In recent years, the conflict in Ukraine has drawn the attention of the entire world. Among the most challenging areas of the struggle is the intense battle that takes place around fortified positions and trench systems. These defensive lines, built across fields, forests, and rural landscapes, have become the stage for some of the most difficult encounters faced by soldiers on both sides. Ukrainian units, including highly trained elite storm groups, are often tasked with the responsibility of pushing forward in these environments. Trench positions are not only physical barriers, they represent months of preparation, reinforcement, and adaptation to the conditions of modern warfare. When elite Ukrainian soldiers approach these defensive lines, the task before them is not simply to move forward but to deal with layers of obstacles, ranging from barbed wire and barriers to hidden firing points and heavily monitored terrain. Every step they take must be carefully planned, often under difficult weather conditions, mud, or limited visibility. These operations are never easy. The soldiers face immense pressure, knowing that the terrain offers very little cover and that every move could expose them to opposing forces. What makes trench combat especially tough is the close distance between both sides. Unlike battles fought with long-range systems, trench encounters often mean that fighters can hear each other's movements, voices, and even sense the tension directly across narrow divides of earth and timber. The Ukrainian storm groups go through rigorous preparation to operate in such conditions. Their training emphasizes physical endurance, coordination, and the ability to stay calm under immense stress. Working in small, tightly knit teams, these soldiers must trust one another completely. One soldier's responsibility is to provide cover, another to monitor the flank, while another may be tasked with securing a captured position. This teamwork is essential for survival and success in such an environment. Trench lines themselves tell a story. Some are newly dug, while others are remnants of previous battles, showing layers of destruction and repair. Walking through them reveals not only the immediate dangers but also the daily struggles of the soldiers who live there. A limited space, difficult sleeping arrangements, and exposure to the elements. Rain can turn trenches into thick mud channels, while winter brings freezing conditions. In summer, the heat adds exhaustion and dehydration to the already immense challenges. For Ukrainian storm soldiers, each mission carries high stakes. Their role is often to break through defenses, clear positions, and establish footholds where irregular units can follow. This means their encounters are some of the most dangerous, yet also some of the most decisive. Moving through trench lines requires not just courage but also quick decision-making and the ability to adapt when plans suddenly change. Despite the difficulties, these troops maintain a remarkable sense of determination. Many come from different regions of Ukraine, carrying with them the personal motivation of defending their homeland, their families, and their future. This personal drive often fuels their ability to withstand the extreme pressures of trench combat. While the environment is harsh, and the risks are high, the sense of purpose provides strength in the most testing moments. The war has also shown how modern technology and traditional methods combine on the battlefield. While trenches resemble those seen in conflicts a century ago, today they are monitored by drones, supported by advanced communications, and sometimes mapped using satellite imagery. For Ukrainian elite units, this combination of old and new means adapting constantly. One day may involve navigating centuries-old tactics of trench clearing, while another may involve integrating live drone footage into their planning. The international community has observed these developments closely, recognizing that the Ukrainian soldiers' resilience reflects not only their military strategy but also their broader fight for sovereignty. The image of elite storm groups advancing through mud, under fire, and against fortified obstacles has become symbolic of the larger struggle the country faces. For the soldiers themselves, however, the experience is personal and immediate. The sound of incoming fire, the long hours of waiting, and the exhausting sprints from one position to another all form a daily reality. Every trench gained or defended is not just a military achievement but also a step toward their collective goal. In many accounts shared by those who have returned from such missions, the emphasis is not only on the intensity of the fighting but also on the bonds formed between comrades. The trust, loyalty, and brotherhood that develop in these extreme conditions remain powerful memories long after missions end. This human side of the story reminds us that behind every uniform is an individual with hopes, fears, and determination. The Ukrainian Storm soldiers' role in trench combat is one of the defining aspects of the ongoing conflict. It is a story of endurance, preparation, and sacrifice. It is about confronting some of the harshest environments of modern warfare and finding the strength to continue despite immense challenges. As the world continues to follow the events in Ukraine, these frontline stories highlight not just the strategic aspects of the conflict but also the resilience of those directly involved. In the mud and darkness of trench systems, under the weight of uncertainty, Ukrainian elite soldiers demonstrate the level of courage and determination that reflects the broader spirit of their nation. For the viewer, understanding these experiences offers a window into the realities of modern warfare. It shows how traditional and modern methods collide, how human endurance is tested to its limits, and how the struggle for freedom and security plays out in some of the most unforgiving landscapes. The story of these Ukrainian soldiers is not just about combat, it is about the strength of human will in the face of extraordinary challenges.